Like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit. AITA for not asking my sister to be my bridesmaid because I would also need to include her best friend who was adopted by our parents as an adult. My sister, 26F, and I, 24F, were close as kids. We grew apart a little in our teens when her best friend became her bigger focus. Her best friend was not very nice to me ever. I hated her being around because she always seemed to dislike me, and more than once she made comments toward me that left me upset. But my whole family loved her. She didn't have a good relationship with her parents and she was an only child. From the age of 15 she spent most of her time at our house, which often meant I felt out of place. My parents would tell me we'd get closer with time, and she was just struggling with having a younger kid around so much. When she turned 18, my parents adopted her so she'd have family legally to fall back on who would be there for her, and since then she has been treated the very same as me and my sister. My sister loves it, but things between me and her were not improved by the adoption. My sister and I ended up a little closer again, but not like it was before and not like she has with her best friend. And I get that. Friends can often be the family you choose versus the family you are biologically related to. But it makes it hard for me to do the big family stuff because technically she is now family and I would need to invite her, and not inviting her would be a huge freaking deal. I'm engaged to my amazing fiance and I have found a really good sisterly relationship with his older sister. She's the only girl in their family and I think she loved the idea of having that sisterly relationship. So when we got engaged I asked her to be my bridesmaid. My only bridesmaid. My sister had asked about bridesmaids and said she would love to be mine. I asked her if she really wanted to be. She said of course. That she and her best friend would be the best bridesmaids. I asked her if she'd do it if her best friend wasn't asked. She told me that wouldn't happen since we're all family now and she's our sister now. I told her she wasn't my sister or my friend and I wouldn't want her in my wedding. This is when my parents got involved too, and they asked me why I didn't ask my sister. I said I love my sister, even if we're not close like we were. But I would not want her best friend to be a bridesmaid too, and I know they would never be okay with me having just my sister. I think everyone knows what happened from here. Seeing as I'm posting, I was reminded she's family. That she's legally my sister now. That it seems so mean to not ask my sister just because I would have to include both sisters, and how I am harming the relationship more than anyone else by doing this. They said it's time to grow up and accept the reality, and that not all sibling relationships are perfect from day one, but having two sisters is better than having none. AITA. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit.